Welcome to a brand new Freelancer Spotlight, guys. Take a look at Kaigin, or Kaigin, however you pronounce his name. He's a brand new firepower freelancer in Atlas Reactor, and as you can tell, he's a ninja. So, gonna be a lot of melee and some shurikens possibly being thrown at the enemy players. We're taking a look at his abilities before we go into the practice match to see what they look like. And the first ability we're going to be taking a look at is called Twisting Blades. Deal 30 direct damage to enemies in front arc and 15 direct damage to enemies in side arcs. So pretty much his ability, or his standard, is like Asana's circle, except there's like crosses in there to where it does the sides for 15 and then the direct front for 30. His next ability, Razor Tempest, throw 3 shurikens, each dealing 20 direct damage. 5 additional damage is done for each shuriken that hits the same target. Pretty much this is because of his void marking. Void marks that will do more damage. His next ability, Void Strike, teleport to an enemy and slash them, dealing 30 direct damage. You can move after dashing, which is a little bit different. When you dash beforehand with other Lancers, you couldn't move. Next ability, Shadow Stalker. Drop a smoke bomb at your location that obscures enemy vision until the end of next turn. Gain invisibility until the end of next decision mode. So that's pretty helpful. Not to mention you can also move while using this as well, since it is a blast phase type of ability. And his ultimate, Spectre of Death. Teleport to a location, dealing 50 direct damage. The damage dealt is reduced by 10 for each enemy after the first. Passive. Whenever damage is dealt to an enemy, they are void marked. If an enemy is already marked, deal 10 additional damage to them. As you will see, his voids or void marks that he has are pretty devastating. Not kidding. So his first ability we're going to be taking a look at, obviously, for his standard, which is his Twisting Blades. Sorry, it took a while. I have it on my notepad here. And it marks them every time you hit them. It doesn't matter what ability you use, they will be marked every time he hits them. That is what one of the things they had said during the stream that Tryon was making. Now, I'm going to show you what the actual shurikens look like as far as separately goes later on, but right now, he throws 3 of them, and he'll do additional damage as long as they're marked. So if you think you were going to do 20 damage to them, actually you'll be doing 30 damage instead because they were already marked by getting hit by the Twisting Blades ability. And I have to say, though, he is very powerful as far as his abilities go and his void marks is concerned. He is squishy, as it's said on his bio, so he can be easy to kill if played wrong. Now, I mean, Suren has been obviously punished for being a Lancer that has been played badly. If played badly, they were obviously destroyed. But, I mean, he could be the same way if obviously not played correctly. Next one is Void Strike, which he basically just teleports on top of them, dashes down and slashes them, and you could pick your direction as to where you're going to land. This is what the shurikens look like. This is how far I was able to push them back. Now, I don't know if that's really, far for many. Some people would think it should be a little bit farther, but honestly, I think it's pretty good. That can get a lot of hits off if people are trying to come after you, if you're trying to kite them away, or trying to be the primary target, because as a new Lancer, you will be the first person to be attacked. And they'll always come after you every time. And then obviously his next ability, which is Shadow Stalker, where he goes invisible, you're able to move pretty far. It doesn't matter if you go to the first movement to where when you would go there you could still use an ability, or if you go all the way that you can't use ability beforehand. So I just go all the way after I use that ability and it still works. And before using the ultimate, I wanted to do a little bit more with the Twisting Blades, which his ultimate will be Spectre of Death here very soon. So then when they're marked, they do more damage when Spectre of Death is used. So instead of doing like, if there's 3 and its reduction from 50, so it'd be 30, it should be like 40 or 55.
From the ether.
40, there you go. And that's what it looks like, guys. It looks really badass. It looks like Omni Slash from Juggernaut in Dota 2, or it looks like Karazam from Heroes of the Storm when he uses his ultimate, the Monk. And I gotta say, after playing this character for only about 15-20 minutes, I really, honestly cannot wait for him to come out to live. He does do a lot of damage, especially if you use Might, and I will love to do some mod build picks for him as well. But here he is, this is the abilities he does, and this is what to expect as to how to play him. I mean, being a ninja is obviously hard work. You have to do something about being unseen and being able to kill your opponent without them noticing what just happened. But like I said, he will be a primary target when he first comes out in the actual live, and hopefully there will be some good plays done with him as well in the PPL tournament and for the ESL in general. Anyway, guys, I hope you liked the video, and if you do, please give me a subscribe on the YouTube channel. If not, thank you for stopping by. This has been Punching Out, signing off on a brand new Freelancer Spotlight. Later, guys.